What's going on, guys? Love Smash, back with an all new video for you guys today. And in today's video we're doing something a little different than my usual Smash Bros stuff, and we're going to be talking about Mario Party 10. I've been wanting to do this video for a while now, ever since we got the trailer for MP10, but with all the Smash Bros news and stuff I haven't had the chance because I've been so overloaded with that. But now that I got some free time, I figured why not do it now. We'll talk about pretty much everything we know about the game so far, game modes, characters, etc. And then later on in the video, which I'm very excited about, I want to share some thoughts and ideas about the game that I've been having, some ideas that I think pretty cool if they were put in the game at some point. And I'm a big fan of the series. I have been ever since the N64 days, so I figured why not do a discussion about Mario Party 10 and share some of my thoughts and ideas. But first, let's talk a little bit about what we know about the game so far. And one of the first things we found out is that there are two modes this time around, which the first one is going to be Mario Party mode, taken straight from the gameplay of Mario Party 9, where everyone rides around in the cart, you switch captains, you hit dice blocks, you're all together, you collect mini stars, and all that other stuff. But the new mode is actually Bowser Party mode, and Bowser Party mode is a brand new mode which consists of playing with 4 players with Wiimotes, and the 5th player will actually control Bowser with the gamepad, and it will consist of playing with hearts rather than the mini stars. And the goal for Bowser is to try to deplete all the players' hearts, and the goal for the player is to try to make it to the end of the course with at least 1 heart remaining. So that's a pretty cool thing they try to implement with the gamepad to try to use with Mario Party. That's pretty cool. But let's talk about some of the other stuff now regarding like courses. There's going to be this amusement park course, and that's the one we've seen so far in all the trailers. There's also a few new mini games that were shown off. There's Bowser versus all mini games. There's battle mini games. So there's a lot of cool stuff being implemented in the game so far. And I just want to talk about the cart mode for a second, where they introduced that in Mario Party 9, where instead of all the characters being separated on the board the traditional way from numbers 1 through 8, they added this new mode where all the characters are together on some kind of like vehicle on a cart. They take turns being the captain. They hit dice blocks and move up. I don't hate the idea. I just prefer the older way of playing. I don't know if anyone else feels that way. I guess it's just me like growing up playing that way. It just kind of doesn't feel like Mario Party to me, this new way. I mean, it still is, but I just prefer that older way where you collect coins and stars, and that's how you play the game. You land on blue spaces, red spaces, you get coins, you lose coins, you land on happening spaces, something crazy happens. And after all 4 people go, you play a mini game. There's the chance time. There's dual spaces, all that stuff. So I kind of prefer that way better. I don't hate the new way with the cart that they introduced in 9. I just prefer the older way better because I've been playing it since the 90s, and probably because it added more layers to the game. Like you had to be more strategic, and you could do more stuff when you were separate on the board. Like if somebody was going after a star, you could like land on chance time and switch everything up, or you could like land on like boost space and steal coins or a star. It just added all that to the game extra and made it more fun and like intense. But they went with the cart mode again, so either way that's not bad. But I like one idea I'd like to see is if they added like a 3rd mode, which is like classic Mario Party, where you played collecting coins and stars and you were separate on the board. I have a feeling they won't end up doing that though, because they already have 2 modes. But I think that'd be pretty cool if they did add that, like as either like DLC or a patch or whatever. I wonder why they even changed it to begin with. I wonder if they felt maybe because it was so stale they did it for 8 games, or maybe it had something to do with Hudson Soft. They stopped developing the games and ND Cube took over, and that was their way they wanted to do it. I don't know. But anyway, that's just my first idea. Now, onto my second idea. Has to also do with some nostalgic stuff, and that involves bringing back some classic minigames. Now, I don't know how many of you guys actually grew up back in the day with N64s playing Super Smash Bros, Mario Kart 64, Mario Parties 1 and 2, but it was so much fun back in the day. Like, I have so many memories, like after school, going over a friend's house, playing N64, like we all play like 4-player matches on Mario Party and stuff, and it was just so much fun. So I was thinking, why not bring back some of the classic mini games to Mario Party 10 in full HD? It would appeal to like the classic fans of the series, like all those people who used to remember these memories back in the day of playing. You got them in full HD now. They were so much fun, the mini games. I mean, I remember like the classic days with N64. Like even like my parents were playing Mario Party and like N64 games. I don't know if it was just like the system at the time was so much fun, the games were great, maybe it was just a combination of everything, but like that's how good these games were back then on Mario Party, where they had people in their 40s and 50s playing the games. So I feel like it would be a pretty cool thing to bring back some of the classic mini games from Mario Party 1, Mario Party 2, maybe if they wanted to go 3, 4, 5, and 6, like Mario Kart did, where like they have different courses from older games they brought back in full HD. I think that'd be pretty cool with the Mario Party series as well. You bring back the classics, You make them in full HD, and I know it might be a problem with some mini games because I know they want to use the motion controls on the Wiimote and the gamepad. They want to utilize that and implement that as much as possible in the game. So some of these mini games may not be possible, but there are a lot that definitely could work with the Wiimote and stuff. So I was thinking you pick out the ones that work good with the motion controls, you put them in, and then maybe like at the beginning, before you like start a match, a party, whatever you want to call it, you have the option to turn the Wii motion controls on and the Wii motion controls off. Because I talk to a lot of people and I see a lot of people play. A lot of people are fans of the motion controls. And then there are some people like the older gamers who don't like the motion controls with the Wiimote. They just like to kick back and play. So I was thinking maybe there's the option you could just play with either the motion controls on for like the younger players, and the older players who don't like to play with the motion controls, you have the option to take them off. You use the D-pad with the buttons and stuff. And you find mini games that work both ways like that. I think it'd be a really cool thing to try to implement this in Mario Party 10 to just appeal to everybody, like the older crowd, bring new life and show like the newer like audience and fans to the series, like the classic mini games. I think that'd be pretty cool to see. So that's my second idea for the game, is to just bring back the classic mini games to the series. Now for my third idea, actually involves characters. So let's talk about some of the characters now that we know are in Mario Party 10 already. And based on gameplay footage, you know that Mario, Luigi, Peach, and Wario are in, and this shot right here, you can see Yoshi, and they are 5 of the original 6, so of course they'd be included, but that's all we know so far. So let's talk about some other characters. Now, Donkey Kong has been absent since number 5. They took him out. I never understood why. He was actually my favorite character to use, but I wish he would return, but I have a feeling he's not. I feel like he's just going to return to the DK space again. Then moving on to our other characters with Waluigi and Daisy, I do feel like they're going to return. They have been staples since number 3 in the series, so I think they will return sooner or later. Now moving on to Toad and Birdo. Toad has been in there since number 5. Birdo has been in there since number 7. So since they made these jumps, I think they will return to the series as well. So that gives us a total of 9 characters so far. Now going back to the characters from Mario Party 9 that were introduced, we got Koopa Troopa, Shy Guy, and Kamek. Now it is possible they can return. There's still no confirmation yet. We don't know if they're going to make the jump yet again from Mario Party 9 to Mario Party 10. The only evidence we might have that Shy Guy could be returning is in that you saw that photo from before. If you zoom in, you can see Shy Guy in that cart where some of the characters in the gameplay footage you can see riding in. So maybe Shy Guy is returning, maybe he may not. Now I was thinking about a few characters, but according to MarioWikia.com is that Boos are going to be in the game, but we have no confirmation if Boo is going to be a playable character again. I was thinking about Bowser Jr., but according to the same website, Bowser Jr. is going to apparently be on the Bowser Jr. space. And then I thought maybe Nabbit could be a good addition as a new character, but apparently Nabbit is going to give Bowser an extra dice block in Bowser Party mode, so maybe they won't be playable. But one character I do think is finally going to be playable is Rosalina. I mean, we've seen her in Mario Kart 8, Mario Golf, Super Mario 3D World, Smash Bros. I think she's finally going to be a playable character. I mean, she's been in just about every game, so why not have her in Mario Party 10 as well? So that would bring the roster up to 10 characters, that is, if Koopa Troopa, Shy Guy, and Kamek don't return. Now, it has been confirmed that Amiibos will be compatible with Mario Party 10, but we just don't know how they're going to work or what they're going to do. So my idea, other than adding Rosalina as a playable character, it would be to add other Nintendo characters as playable characters in Mario Party 10. I mean, take a page out of Mario Party 8, what they just did by adding Link, Villager, and Isabelle. Take a page out of Smash Bros. When you add Nintendo characters together, it's always going to be something really cool. So why not when you scan maybe Link's Amiibo or you scan Fox's Amiibo, that will put them in the game and you could play as them in Mario Party. And I'm not saying add all the characters that have Amiibos. Definitely not. That's way too many. I'm saying like add like maybe 2 characters, maybe 4 max, and that's even pushing it. But maybe like add like Link and Fox, get their Amiibos, you scan them, and then you can play as them in the game. There's Olimar when his Amiibo comes out, when Captain Falcon's Amiibo come out. There's other characters that were not created by Shigeru Miyamoto, like Samus or Villager. There's so many options there and so many iconic characters from Nintendo. I think it's a good idea because not only would Nintendo profit, because people would be like, wow, I could play as Link in Mario Party 10. They'll go out and buy Mario Party 10, they'll buy the Link Amiibo, and they'll make money that way. Nintendo will profit. It's a cool thing for fans. So I think it'd be a pretty good idea if they decided to do that. So we still don't know what the Amiibos are going to end up doing. It could be that. If that's not the case, maybe they could release characters and mini games via DLC. Nintendo would profit. Who knows? but that's just an idea I was having. And my fourth and final idea is introduce online play. There's so much you could do online now with the Wii U that couldn't be done with the Wii, so why not finally bring Mario Party online? I think it'd be a really smart move. It would up the replay value of the game. People would want to buy it, like saying like if you can't play with friends, like you can't all get together, you guys can play each other from your houses. You could play strangers online, set up lobbies, do all that. Now it might be very difficult to actually do like a party mode with that by playing a certain amount of rounds and all that with lag times and losing connections and stuff. So that might be a little difficult, but why not just implement like a mini game online mode where you either choose the certain mini game you want and then it'll match you up with like 3 other people and you can play that mini game with a person. You'll get points or stars and be ranked, but I think it'd be very smart to include online play. I mean, you could play Mario Kart online, you could play Smash Bros online. Why not be able to play Mario Party online too? So guys, these are just some of the ideas I was having with Mario Party 10. Like I said, they may not be possible or plausible at all, but some of the ideas, that's just some stuff I was thinking about that I would personally like to see in the game, and some stuff I think Nintendo would greatly benefit from, as well as us fans by playing the game. So those are just some of my ideas. Let me know if you guys enjoyed them, if you liked them, what you liked about them, anything you guys would like to see in the game. Please feel free to comment away. Yet again, these are only ideas, nothing is official, just some of my thoughts. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like always, if you guys are fans of Smash Bros news and speculation, fighting game news and speculation, and Nintendo news and speculation, make sure to subscribe for future videos. Wanted to do this video for a while, so I'm glad I finally got the chance to do so. And I'll be back, of course, with more Smash Bros videos and also my Mortal Kombat Part 2 of story and roster speculation, so be on the lookout for that. So let me know what you guys think. Comment away, like, comment, and subscribe. Greatly appreciate it if you do, and I'll see you guys soon with a brand new video. Hope you guys enjoyed this.